about to
looking
read.
forward to giving a lecture today.
My
You
live?
got time for him?
Are we live?
Yes, real life.
We're live.
Try
Okay.
to like stay in the frame, you know?
I'm gonna be writing this.
Okay.
All right. Starting over. Salutations, everybody.
Salutations.
How was everybody's Thanksgiving break? Very good.
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 Jack, did you
Great.
work on math this Thanksgiving break?
I did.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jack, what do you need free time?
What?
None.
Okay. All right. So here is how this lecture is going to go. Apologies. I did not write a script. Well, I did write a script, but it is all over the place for this lecture, and I don't have it actually printed, so I will be looking at my phone for reference. I swear to God, I am not using ChatGPT. If I did that, I would punish myself, or you could punish me. I don't know. Ayrton, please stop laughing.
This is on video.
You can whack me. You could whack me. There you go. You can take the stick and you can
What?
take the stick and whack me. Anyway, I will be looking at my phone for reference. We'll only be covering one topic today, and we'll be discussing the meaning of real analysis. That is it. Then we will move into Sharia's lecture. Sound good? All right. So let's take a look here. Perhaps we should begin with the question, what is real analysis? Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
Perhaps we should begin with the inquiry, what is real analysis? Well, real analysis is a highly proof-based branch of calculus which concerns performing computations upon the properties of real numbers, real sets, and real functions. While the purpose of this subject may seem redundant on principle, given that standard calculus seems to already cover this in enough depth, one thing that we must consider is that real analysis regards studying the computations of standard calculus with greater intricacy and precision, along with providing proofs for phenomena which calculus alone can simply not reckon with. Thus, if you are willing to afford your time and attention to me, I shall attempt to provide you with a concise and in-depth exploration of rudimentary real analytic principles. Starting off, for an instance of real analysis, completing the shortcomings of standard calculus regards the limit of a function. Does anybody here know the standard formula for a function's limit?
Forgot that shit though. Yeah.
All right. Standard calculus rather crudely defines the limit of a function as, say, function f of x. Can you read cursive? Can everybody here read cursive? All right.
Yes, you good, but I can't.
Defines it as function f of x as x approaches a value c is L, presuming the values of f of x approach arbitrarily L whenever x approaches c arbitrarily. For those of you who don't know, that looks a little something like this. Everybody's familiar with this?
Yes. I think so.
All right. There we go.
So wait, why is this inadequate again?
I'm going to explain that right now.
All right.
So, okay, I just dropped my marker. All right.
That's okay.
Wow. I am so sorry. This lecture is going to sound absolutely awful.
You good. It's okay.
This utilizes an equivocal definition. Notice that I said this is true only as f of x approaches L arbitrarily, and that is when x approaches C arbitrarily. This utilizes the, Rishik, what are you doing?
No, I'm trying to focus on the notes.
All right. It utilizes the term arbitrarily. This seems a little too vague for my taste. It seems a little too vague for your taste, perhaps.
Wait, I don't get why it's vague.
Why is it vague?
Yeah, can you explain?
All right. Going back to this limit here,
I wasn't.
this here, the limit of f of x is equivalent to L as x approaches some value C, is only true given this. F of x approaches L arbitrarily, or is L arbitrarily, as x approaches C arbitrarily. This uses a term I don't like. Arbitrarily. Yes, arbitrarily, but we need to quantize this in some way. It's not just because I don't like the word itself. I do. This is a fantastic word, but it just doesn't belong in something which should be precise. So we have to invent a whole new way of differentiating such that we can calculate a limit more precisely. Any questions?
I
Anything
don't
to
wanna
add?
like spoiler alert, but this is common to like the epsilon delta definition of this.
Yeah, I mentioned that at the beginning of class. So either you have a very good memory or you actually know the material.
Oh, great. Oh.
Sure. Sure.
Something funny?
Here we see our first topic. Epsilon delta differentiation. Is everybody here familiar with this?
Yeah.
Do some people here not know this?
I know it.
You know it, Rishik?
You forgot. I don't know. Although, wasn't it our, one of those companies?
Can you elaborate on what it is?
Yeah, I'm going to elaborate on what it is.
I just don't think he does. Should you know what it is?
Who doesn't know what it is? Oh, yeah, Rishik.
He
Mr.
mentioned it,
Precal.
he's like,
You
you're not.
can't be lying to me.
I said I don't know. You good for that?
Ooh, yeah.
I just took exam 4 today.
Shoot.
All right.
Might be good.
What epsilon delta is attempting to do is it's attempting to redefine the term arbitrarily close, that term that I don't like in the definition of a limit in standard calculus, and translates this understanding into a rather rigorous mathematical statement. The limit of a function, f of x, is x, hold on. I'm just going to write this up here and then read it. Okay, that's good. Feel free to write this down.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I would really recommend writing this down if you haven't already. I very much apologize if this is illegible to you. But when you all have it written down, I shall unpack it for you and we can discuss the significance of this notation.
You can pose next to it.
Yeah, I can read it too.
Oh, actually, if you want to take a photograph, we should probably do that after I have written it mathematically.
No, that's okay, we can just get them before, and then I'll take another photo.
All right, when you finish writing this down, just give me a thumbs up.
I'm good to go.
Oh, and by the way, we will probably be erasing this pretty soon. So if you want to work on this, I recommend taking a photograph. Like now.
Yeah, I have to do it.
Thank you, Ayrton.
We're good to go.
Everybody?
Yeah, you're fine, 100%.
All right. So let me state this verbally. The the epsilon delta differentiation notation, or rather methodology of differentiating such that a limit can be calculated more precisely, is stated as follows. F of x as x approaches c is L, denoted as this here. This is read the same way as everything before that. If for every number epsilon greater than 0, there exists a number delta greater than 0, such that for all x, if the distance between x and c is less than delta and x is not equivalent to c, then the distance between f of x and L is less than epsilon. Now, for the mathematical statement, I am going to write it down here, and I also recommend copying that. I only wrote this out in wording just so I could aid your understanding and such that I could introduce the notation which this method utilizes to you in a rather simple way. Yes, Sharia?
I don't know.
No question? No comments, statements? All right.
Okay, so yes, somebody put it in your like phone, my hearing on Monday at 3.
No, no, no.
All right, I'll leave that. Yeah, well, you're right. You are, okay. Okay, I'm gonna go get my other friend. I'll see you guys right after school on Monday. Ready, set for test.
Thumbs up when you've copied this down. Not just this, but this is bulk theory.
Yeah.
To a state.
Thank you for posting.
Thank you. All right. Next. All right, you're on two. I'm just waiting on Mr. Black laptop back there.
You guys,
I mean, hitting on you for what?
wait, you're kind of blocking me. Thanks.
Would you like me to move to the other side so that I don't have the Christmas tree problem?
No, this is perfect. Oh, this is lovely. Oh, this is my home screen.
Thank you, Berton. All right. Now, what I've done here is rather than provide a very verbose, buzzword inundated, difficult to understand explanation of real analytic notation, I have introduced you to it by having you first write the name of this notation, or, well, actually, this is a method. Apologies for my semantic error.
Jack,
Right,
how much
verbal-
time? I'm sorry.
Okay, like 5 minutes, maybe 10.
I can do 5. 10's. I mean,
Fine.
it's already 4:06. I wanna give you a chance to.
We'll do another 5 minutes and see where we go. All right, what I've done here in order to introduce the notation of real analysis to you in a concise manner is to delineate this methodology for differentiating in real analysis in writing first and in mathematical notation second. Yes, Kathir?
Wait, so it's like epsilon, the greatest F can differ from L, and delta, the greatest X can differ from C?
Correct. All right. Let's see what I can fill in for the next 5 minutes.
If not, we can postpone it to next time.
All right.
Are we good? Are we good to erase?
No, not yet. Not yet. Let's move into the proving process, shall we?
Jack, how much time will the proving process take?
Just do it next time, I think.
I'll get your feet wet in it. I won't go into too much detail.
Because this already is, our feet are already drenched, right? Like, with the notations.
Yeah, but I wanted to explain to you the
Okay.
proving process first before we
Yeah,
end
this
my
is
very,
what
very
it's
short
every week,
lecture.
Yeah.
We're soaked.
Just let me do this. All right, take your photographs of this problem now or forever hold your peace.
We have to pose though.
I don't know.
What is the proving process for next time? What is the proving process you will be talking about?
I will.
There we go.
If I tell you about it now, then it will ruin their surprise because I would have to actually explain it to you.
I think Shorty might get it.
So if your question is perhaps more equivocal than I am presuming it to be, could you elaborate on how you want me to answer that question?
I got you.
No. Could you elaborate? I'm sure I could provide an answer, Sharia. Just please elaborate on how you would like me to answer that.
Just in the group chat, just text like a brief paragraph about what the next lecture is. Right?
You good if I erase this?
All right, I'll do that.
We done with this or what?
Pictures.
Take a
Anything
picture,
more?
everybody.
Yeah, I got a
and then let everybody get the picture.
Yeah. Everybody got their picture?
All right. Picture.
All right, well, this has been my introduction to epsilon delta differentiation within real analysis. Once again, I am pseudo-professor Jack Callahan. Thank you for having me. And I apologize for the sloppiness of this lecture.
Can we do it differently?
But it's not gonna be associated with that.
It's not gonna be associated. No, just you deserve your own video.
Drop this king.